Hey you guys, me Adam Deshaun with another video. So this video is going to be talking about how you can make the most money as a nurse. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. Quit. Quit. Okay, hear me out. Okay, just don't quit, but just hear me out. So some things have come out. Forbes did an article a few years ago saying that you should change your job every 2 years. And this makes so much sense because every year that I think every companies do a yearly evaluation to look at things like inflation, things like the job market, and they increase the rates, right? So the new people that they bring in every year are making more starting out than you are. Now this does depend on experience. This depends on a lot of different things, but as a general rule, if somebody else is coming in the same position you are, y'all have roughly the same experience, they're coming in making more than you. And the reason being is because, number one, they're not giving you a pay increase like they should. If they're not at least beating inflation and beating other things, you need to move around. I'm just saying. And I say this because there used to be a time where longevity in jobs mattered. There used to be a time when having dedication to a company or to a facility was something that really mattered to companies, but they don't care. They don't care anymore. So now we have to realize as nurses that we are the prize. So if the money ain't moneying at one place, it's time to move on, right? So case in point, you guys know before I went and did travel nursing, I left my nursing home job and I went to the hospital. Now I left my nursing home job in 2018 when I was making roughly like $25 an hour. When I got to the hospital, now me thinking that I was gonna make less money at the hospital, because that just was the typical norm at the time, that nursing homes just paid more. I made more at the hospital than I did at the nursing home. So after the pandemic hit and everything, I went back to the nursing home, and this was roughly 5 years after I quit initially. When I tell y'all that I am making at not the same facility, but for the same company within the same area, I am making almost 20% more than I made working at that nursing home. Now prior to me quitting. Now I know if I had stayed the course at that nursing home, I would not be making nowhere near the amount of money I'm making now. So, and I'm going to say this is not advice for all types of careers. I don't know, like I said, I'm not a banker, I'm not a real estate agent, I am not into retail, so I don't know if I'm pretty sure the same concept goes for all of these different things, but I'm speaking nursing because I am a nurse. We have got to change jobs every 2 years. Now, I will say this. If, let's say, 2 years hit, they're hiring new nurses, or they're hiring nurses that have roughly the same skill set as you, the same what am I trying to say, years of experience, or blah, blah, blah as you. You need to go to your manager and be like, or your supervisor, whoever's doing the money, like, hey, it's been 2 years. I feel that, it's time for a rate readjustment. If you have not already had one, so I think it's time for a rate adjustment, because I'm getting job proposals from these other positions that are paying this much. Now, if they're not willing to come up to what you need, then it's time to move around. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And I'm not saying just be chasing the money, because and I will say this, let me do my little caveat. Money is not everything all the time. Now, if you got a job that has a bomb schedule, don't leave her. Sometimes money is not the end all be all. Let's say a job is working with you on your child care. A job is like 2 minutes from your home. I get it. Don't mess that up. But if it is strictly about the dollar, and it is strictly about you going and you putting forth the effort and you being rewarded and being paid what you need to be paid, we got to be changing these jobs ever so often. I'm sorry. It is what it is. If they're not willing to meet you where you are, it's time to move around. I said what I said, and it is what it is. So that is how you can optimize your money as a nurse. You gotta move around. You gotta change. 2 years come, start putting in, get on Indeed, start putting in applications, see what everybody's paying, see what the new pay rate is, and get what you're worth. Get what you're worth. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe to my Instagram at Adam Deshawn, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know I have been out of sync for the last few months, y'all, but to be honest with you, my phone was raggedy. And y'all know I record on my phone, so my phone wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. So I had to wait till I get me a new phone to record. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Happy nursing. Bye-bye.